Hey, what's up? I'm changing up my intro. My name is SigBot1 and welcome back to Let's Play this game. What is this game? It's Pokémon LeafGreen. Shut up. I need to turn off Skype. No pesky Skype messages when I am recording this thing. I did not do any training off screen. Well, I did a little bit because I accidentally ran into someone that I thought I already fought, but in reality, it did not happen. Don't know why I need to break out the Russian accent anyway. For once, I'm actually recording twice in the same week, which, well, technically, because this is within 7 days. Let's just say, how about that? Those grad parties, people go to them. People in my family, in particular. After this, I'm going to Subway. The Subway's good. I like Subway. I don't like being poisoned. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. It's very bad that you have done that. You should apologize for what you have done. I am going to scream like a baby. And I'm also going to bring out Alfred. Alfred! He's not a duck. He's not a duck. And let's face it, the only reason I'm showing this fight is because it's required. You can't move until you do it. No. So, hack you to death. That'll work. Do I have any antidotes? I should probably use them if I do. In fact, I will use one if I do. Bellsprout, we've seen you. We've seen your kind. How did you get both in the same game? You have a friend that you trade with? That's probably how you got that. But whatever. This is easy stuff. We could have dealt with this back when we were training to fight Misty. But instead, we're doing it here. That's okay. It's okay. Maybe it's just foreshadowing the fact that the next gym leader uses grass types. Ever thought of that? That's a possibility. Although it's probably not what they intended. All truth be told. Also, maybe you should train something other than Bellsprout or Oddish. Maybe you should have your Pokemon on a higher level than Misty. Because they're expecting you to have beaten Lieutenant Surge by the time you get here. I don't know what you're thinking, Alicia. I don't know what you're thinking, Alicia. I don't know what you're thinking, Alicia. I don't know what I'm thinking. Not healing. And here's Aerial Ace. I have been dying to get my hands on that. In Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, you don't get that until the 6th gym. Here, you just get it after the 2nd gym at the earliest. Although you do need to do a few other things. Well, I also need to teach Flash to someone. I don't even care who I do it to. Okay, oddly enough, G can learn Aerial Ace, and maybe Aerial Ace would be better used on G. Because Alfred's gonna learn Fly anyway. That's gonna be his blind type move. I don't know what moves I'm gonna teach everyone. Let's get rid of Growl. Although I probably could have gotten rid of Fury Swipes and been happy. This is pretty much the flying type equivalent to Shockwave. So basically, it can't miss, but it does about 60 base power, you know, stuff like that. Also, do I have anything that can cure... Yeah, I have one thing that can cure poison. That can cure a poison. A poison dart, maybe. That's a hiker. I'm gonna fight him. You were bored. Ooh, level up to level 23. Way to go, Sicka B! Sicka B! I just gave myself whiplash. No, that doesn't count as whiplash. My brain hurt just briefly. Just briefly. I'm okay. Who do I switch to? Switch to Alfred. I think that Alfred's gonna be a valuable asset. As are potions. I don't have that many super potions. But okay, whatever. I'll use what I have. For Sicka B. For me. For me. Meep. Meep, 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 meep. I got Splatoon. That game is crazy fun. I've only lost 2 online matches, and I've played quite a few online matches. I'm actually... I was actually different from what I was expecting, because, well, I was expecting to get my butt handed to me, truth be told, but you know what? I'm actually doing pretty good at the online matches. I'm obviously not going to win them all, but, you know what? It's fun, but... Actually, I've mostly got Splatoon for the single-player, if you can believe that, because I mostly enjoy single-player experiences. I'm not one for multiplayer much of the time. Even if it's supposed to be a multiplayer game like Smash Bros. Or Guitar Hero, I'm usually going to play by myself anyway, so I think it's important that you make your game equally fun for single-player and for multiplayer, and I think that Splatoon definitely hit the nail on that. And, fun fact, I was originally planning on using Venonat on my team, which evolves in a Metamoth. But that pretty much went out the window when I got Carol the Bellsprout. So yeah, because I don't need 2 poison types. If you know me, you might not, truth be told, because, well, you might not. You might know that I used 2 poison types in Pearl, and that worked out for me then, but here, I think that my team would be a lot better balanced if I didn't use Venomoth. I kind of want to use Venomoth at some point, it's just not going to be right now. Anyway, we're going to go through the rock tunnel. And I still need to teach someone Flash. I don't have to worry about teaching it to a main party member. In fact, if that's what it comes to, so be it, because in this game I can actually replace that. Where's my TMK? It's in the middle. I'm not used to the layout of the Bag of Fire and LeafGreen. I'm used to the layout in all the other games where there's more pockets. I know it sounds weird that more pockets are... It's easier for me to work with more pockets, but those are the ropes. Also, I need to... You know, I always said that I wouldn't mind teaching it to a party member, but if I can avoid doing that, I think that's what I want to do. Meowth might be able to. Yeah, I don't think Caterpie would be able to. Zubat, I'm not sure. I'm leaning more towards no, but... Yeah, if Meowth doesn't, then I'm not gonna be happy. Awesome. I don't know why I felt like Meowth would be able to learn Flash, but there we go. And so I kicked my capture card. Not really kicked, I just touched it with my foot. That's more accurate. That's more accurate. Anyway, if you don't know what the HM moves do, let me just give you a brief summary. Cut. It's just a normal type move. Not much to say about that. And Flash lowers accuracy, but it doesn't have great accuracy itself, which is kind of weird. It has 70% accuracy, if you can believe that. Cherry Berry. Cherry Berry, that's the name of a frozen yogurt chain. I have one in my area, and I've been to it a couple times. It's really good. So let's bring up the menu. Let's flash it up. And... my foot. Do you find any new Pokemon in here? I think you can find Graveler. I think this is the earliest you can find Graveler without having to find a Geodude, but again, I could be wrong. I don't have a photographic memory. I don't know if you need to know photographs in order to do this. I don't know. Repel, okay. I bought a bunch of repels off screen because I had the money. I remember early on when I felt like I didn't have any money, Eddie money. You know, that guy, he made a few songs that I like. He made 2 Tickets to Paradise. That's a good song. He made Shaken. That's a good song. He made, another one. The one that rips off Que Sera. I don't particularly care for that one. Mostly because the instrumentation doesn't really match his vocals. That's just me, though. This is Cubone. One of the weirdest... As I was saying, one of the weirdest Pokemon because apparently all Cubone that exist are orphans. Which is really weird, really depressing, and just... Why would you do a thing like that, Game Freak? In fact, I think his original name was supposed to be Orphan. Yep. Orphan. Orphan. Way to rub salt in the wounds. You're not dead. Actually, I'm glad you're not dead, by the way. I'm digging myself in a deep hole, and the Cubone is just depressing. It's just this depressing Pokemon, but it's so cute. It's like, why, Game Freak? Also, Marowak is awesome. That's what Cubone evolves into. Cubone supposedly wear the skulls of their dead mothers, and, well... That I don't really believe that applies to all Cubone. At least I hope it doesn't. That would be morbid as all hell. Are you kidding me? That didn't kill you? Whatever, I can tank a water gun. I do have Dig, so I don't have to worry about not being able to get out of this cave. I don't particularly care for this cave. In fact, I really hate this cave. I really hate this place. I think this is my least favorite dungeon in any Pokemon game, if you can believe that. And I don't even know if I have a reason for it either. It's just so long and just it's so long. Like I don't have any clever statements. I could say dictionary, but everybody has done that. stop making my foot numb. That's gonna be a running gag of the Let's Play. In fact, it has been a running gag of this Let's Play. That my leg is numb. I don't usually complain about my leg being numb on my own channel, so you don't have to worry about that. Did I read the PC sign or did my rappel run out? I think it was the former. Yeah, just my foot. It's not even that I'm always sitting on my foot, it's just that it goes numb because it's bending. Or more accurately, the knee is bending. If my foot was bending itself, that would... excuse me. That would be cause for alarm. It would be very much a cause for alarm. I'm going to Subway after this because I'm an adult. I can do that. I have gift cards. Gift cards get me through life. I remember there was a time where I thought that you couldn't get something at a bookstore unless you had a gift card. I was stupid back then. Also, rocks. These can be smashed with Rock Smash. They weren't in Red, Blue, and Yellow because Rock Smash wasn't even a move, but they are in here. But you don't get Rock Smash until much later in the game. I think you need the 6th badge, whereas in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald you need the 3rd badge in order to use it, and in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum you need the 1st badge priorities. It just keeps fluctuating. It's kind of weird. But then they kind of demote Rock Smash after... Oh, crap. I just realized what move you were going to use on me. I'm not happy about it. Let's just hope I can kill you faster than I can kill you, or let's just hope you're stupid. You're not stupid. Which is, I don't even want to keep Carol out there. Truth be told, I don't want it to happen. Let's send out Alfred. Again, it's Shine because it's required. Oh yeah, there was a time where I used to think that you couldn't buy anything at a bookstore of mine unless you had a gift card, which is stupid now that I think about it, because you're giving the place money regardless, or actually you're not giving the place money if you have a gift card because they already got the money, so that you can, so that somebody else can use the money to... I'm going in over my head right now, and I apologize. Maybe I should just use one of those super potions. Why didn't I buy any super potions? Like, Carol's gonna die. Somebody is gonna die. I have to manage. I feel like there is hair on my tongue, but I keep grabbing at my tongue, and there is no hair. It's very distracting. Also, revive. Okay. Okay. And that went off. That's great. It's great that you decided that you didn't want to exist anymore. I appreciate that you came to that decision. Suicide is not the answer, kids. Suicide is not the answer. Also, what am I up against? Probably like an Oddish or something. Sandshrew. Oddish. Sandshrew. Oddish. Oddish. You stay right there. I'll bring out something that can actually deal with you. Uh-huh. That's not good. I'm only half paying attention right now because my phone is so interesting right now, and it needs more attention than this Let's Play, obviously. Obviously. Just do it. Just do it! As I'm Shia LaBeouf right now. Is that... I only just recently discovered what that was, and I feel like it's already been overdone on the internet. It's like, wow, you took... Oh my gosh, Shia LaBeouf is so nutty. I didn't even catch on that he was nutty back then. Like, he was in Transformers. I didn't like Transformers. He was in Indiana Jones 4, and I'm going to make at least one person angry by saying this, but I actually like Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I didn't think it was that bad, okay? Fridge thing, I don't care. Aliens, I don't freaking care. I don't care. It worked for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm a stupid kid. Maybe I don't get Indiana Jones. I don't freaking care. All I know is that I remember enjoying that movie. So, whatever. Also, he was in Surf's Up. I really like Surf's Up. It's a movie I wish people talked more about. Surf's Up. It's like a mockumentary. It's an animated mockumentary about surfing penguins. Yeah. When I first heard about it, it kind of reminded me of March of the Penguins because it's a documentary about penguins, except it's fake documentary. Okay, in this cave, there are two hikers, and I have to fight one of them. I don't know which one I want to fight. But what I was about to say, in this cave, there is a move tutor for a move that I want. It is known as Rock Slide. This guy just has Geodude. You know what? You know, it would be worth having one Pokemon if you had, like, a Graveler or something, but no, you have a freaking Geodude. What the hell is wrong with you? That's what's wrong with you. You don't think! You do not think. And you probably should be thinking. Think differently. I think that, yeah, Diglett will be able to learn. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep Diglett's name as G throughout the rest of this playthrough because I don't give a crap. And it's not a very good name. I don't care. That's not the guy. I don't want to be the guy. No. Repel. Don't need escape rope. In fact, escape rope would be bad at this point. Can I avoid you? That is incorrect. Also, what's weird, and this is pretty much the only Pokemon game where the screen actually shifts when a trainer notices you. It's like, it's not in any of the other Gen 3 games. Obviously, it's not in the other Gen 1 or 2 games because I think that would be too complicated for them. It's definitely not in the games after that. Actually, maybe it does it in the Gen 6 games. In fact, yeah, probably, yeah, I think it does it in the Gen 6 games. Slightly, though, but it feels more jarring here because everything is 2D, whereas everything's 3D in Gen 6. I like Gen 6. John Dovey, if you're watching this, I like Gen 6. Are you gonna kill me? Are you gonna kill me? Are you gonna kill me? I have this gigantic grin on my face, and I have no idea why. Yeah, I guess that's what I missed about LP Pokemon, just being able to say whatever the crap I want. Not that I can't do that with any other game, but like, it's a chill game, I guess you could say. This is a chill game. This isn't Five Nights at Freddy's. A game I probably will never play because, well, jump scares and all. I mean, I can kind of tolerate the jump scares on YouTube, and, well, sometimes they get me, sometimes they don't. So, it's really just a crapshoot. I want to get an item beyond here. Yep, you. What do we got? Escape rope. I don't need this. Not that I think G is going to have dig throughout the entire game. He might, depending on what I think is best for him, but at the moment, I think I'm good. Okay, this is pretty much nothing. I haven't run into anything throughout this entire cave, which I am thankful for. I'm thankful for cheese. That was random. Okay, why are you doing this to me? You know, if I get lost in the mountains, you can bend twigs as trail mark, okay? Or I can leave trails of bread behind, I don't know, like the Hansel and Gretel. Although Hansel and Gretel nearly got eaten. And Jigglypuff. I'm sure they didn't have Jigglypuff back then, either. You know what? I don't need to show this. This Jiggly has rollout! And she died. And I got experience. Carol goes to level 24, and we get Acid. Oh, nice, nice. This will be the first poison type move you learn. Yes! This is what I need. I'm gonna replace Growth, because I never use Growth. I actually used Growth once during this battle to waste time, but that's beside the point. Other than that, I don't use the move. And we defeated Sophia. You get money? Oh. I thought I should have expected that, and I kinda did. I'm gonna close something, but anyway, they used a move on me during that. She had a Meowth, and it used Payday. This takes me back. I don't remember much about the Pokemon anime, but I do remember one episode where Jesse and James' Meowth it gets lost and ends up on this island that worships Meowth pretty much because Payday. Oh, you are I thought you were... Okay. Okay. I thought you were the move tutor. Crap. Maybe you're a little farther down, but anyway. Cutting. Second big goes to level 24. This is Graveler. Personally, I think I like Graveler's Ruby Sapphire Emerald sprite more. I don't know. I just think it looks cool. I mean, actually, I don't think you can go wrong with any of Graveler's sprites, even the ones that suck, like the Gen 1 one. Anyway, like, Meowth found this island that practically worships Meowth, and they want him to use Payday because money, but he doesn't know Payday because and the reasoning that they use for it is because he used so much of his ability to learn how to talk. That's one way to drive a plot point, and then the episode ends by Jesse and James just throwing coins out for everyone. I don't know if everyone said this, but like Jesse and James, I think they're brought up to be financially bereft in the show, but they keep coming up with all these. They keep bringing up equipment that had to have cost them a pretty penny. Maybe that's why they're broke. I don't know. That's probably correct. That's just a theory, an anime theory. By the way, I don't have any. I don't have a sponsorship with anything. Rapid Spin. If this was the metagame, I'd consider it, but this is not the metagame, so no. Rapid Spin. It's a very weak normal type move, but on the plus side, it allows you to get rid of entry hazards. In this game, there was only one entry hazard, and it was spikes. I think if you're wrapped or affected by a similar move, you break free of that by using Rapid Spin as well. But, yeah. The NPCs in this game, they don't even use spikes. Later, there's more entry hazards, such as toxic spikes. I should probably explain what they do. Like, spikes, if you touch the ground, if you send a Pokemon in and they touch the ground, they take damage. You can stack it up twice. Toxic spikes, if you touch the ground, you're poisoned or badly poisoned, unless you're a poison type, in which case you just absorb the spikes. It's badly poisoned if there's 2 layers of spikes on the ground. And Stealth Rock in Gen 4. You throw down rocks, and if you switch in, you receive damage equal to, proportionate to, it's determined by, that's the most accurate way I can say it, but it's determined by how well you resist or don't resist rock-type moves. You can only really avoid it if you got an ability such as Magic Bounce that reflects it. But yeah, those moves are what make Rapid Spin such a good move, at least in the competitive scene. But since you're not going to be seeing those moves hardly anywhere in the main game, you might as well not even bother if you don't plan on using your team for the metagame. So yeah. We're actually almost at the end of this cave, and we got a Pearl. We got Pokemon Pearl, we're going to find Diamond as well. We have to fight this trainer. We have to fight this girl. Don't we? Don't we? Also, I could have sworn we should have ran into that move tutor. I'm going to cut this. Level 25 for G. Awesome. Also, he's paralyzed, which is bad. Also, Mud Slap. That move sucks. Don't teach it. It's basically Sand Attack, but it does 20 base damage. It's not worth it. At all. No. Why would you teach this move to your Pokemon? It's like setting your house on fire. Why would you do it? I don't know why I'm comparing the two. They're not comparable. Whirlwind, don't send out G. Okay, good, you didn't send out G, but you sent someone out that was weak to this. You know, you can use Acid. Why not? So you're not using a flying type move. That was to your detriment! Acid. Acid's not a very strong move. In fact, yeah, you should be able to get Sludge Bomb in this game. That was introduced as a move in Gen 2. And I love Sludge Bomb. It's actually one of my favorite moves, if you can believe that. Okay, I want to see where this move tutor is. Okay, I found him. He's over here. When you're up a rocky mountain like this rock size or a threat, can you imagine boulders tumbling down on you? That'd be way... like, what? Total terror. No one seems too scared. Want to try to use a rock slide? Sure. Sherman! Also, I should probably not have Diglett out in the front. I'm aware of that. In fact, I will swap Diglett out from the front and probably put Alfred. Now, Alfred's in good fighting condition. Might be scared to use it in this time. Well, it doesn't matter. It would only matter if this was the anime, but this isn't the anime. Nothing weird happens in these games. Nothing at all. Nothing weird happens. You can't prove it. I'm gonna get out of here. Well, I've fought these guys already. We're pretty much almost at the end. Oh. This is why I bought a bunch of repels. Didn't need every last one of them, but I like having a surplus of stuff. And I'm sure everybody does. When it comes to these kinds of games, RPGs, you know the kind. You know the kind. And we are free to do what we want and not hold back. It's a Nabberry. I don't even know what that does. But I'm tempted to check. As if this episode didn't need any more padding. As if this episode needed more padding. Okay, it's just a medicine thing, whatever. You can make it into Pokeblocks. It says Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, but it's not. It's not. This is Lavender Town. Are you scared yet? Because I'm not. I'm not scared. I haunt your dreams. I'm tempted to do more, but you know what? Going through a rock tunnel, that's enough progress for one episode, I think. So thank you for watching on Collab Camera. I don't even know if I mentioned the name of the channel at all during this episode. In the next episode, we are going to see what lies ahead. We're going to go to Celadon City, and we're going to have a good time. Take care.